Texas Heat. What's up, y'all? Man, it is a Super Bowl Sunday, and definitely probably one of the more interesting matchups I'd say that we've had in the NFL. Um, I'm not sure if we've had a Super Bowl with two quarterbacks that can scramble. I definitely know we've had them with guys that can play well, but definitely not two quarterbacks that can scramble. We are in week 4 of the league right now, and man, I know that I haven't put out too many shows as far as the league itself is concerned to start this year. It has definitely been kind of an up and down season for me, especially stepping into this back end of the league aspect. If you haven't been here long enough, you know how I look at the first 3 seasons. I feel like if you haven't done anything in those first 3 seasons, not that it's not as relevant, but we always pay attention to those first 3 seasons. It's just something that we do as a league. Stepping into this season 4, and being that we are currently in on Super Bowl Sunday. Wow, podcast D's. That's a great response from Josh. Nice to see you, Josh. Good morning to you too, sir. Just wanted to break down some of our top 5. I'm gonna say Super Bowl runs, not necessarily the results of each game, because each game is a little different. I do think that there have been different users in different situations that could have had an easier run that has resulted into their success. But I'm going to give my top 5 of the league that I've seen since we've been on the PS5. Number 5 is actually going to be Smitty. So, Smitty, the reason that run was impressive to me was one. Well, actually, you know what, Smitty, I'm actually going to hold off on this one because I really want to say that it's going to be Nick Adams. Nick Adams is going to be number 5 on Super Bowl runs for me. He comes in that first season. Obviously, he'd already played in the league. He gets the first time he had made a Super Bowl, he made it with the Titans with a shitty quarterback, makes the Super Bowl, doesn't pull it out. But then his second time around, he gets that Chiefs team. He dominates with that Chiefs team all season. And then he gets to the Super Bowl and does the same thing. Definitely got to have Nick in that top 5 for Super Bowl runs. He would be my 5th spot. Number 4 is going to be Top, because it was just completely unexpected. We have seen Top play well, but we have never seen Top get over the hump and continue to have a great season up until the playoffs, up into a Super Bowl. It is not an easy game to beat Colton, and I don't see most people putting up more than 30 points against Colton ever. And he was able to do that. He won the Super Bowl pretty soundly. And he built a nice team with those Dolphins. So definitely Top deserves a spot as far as Super Bowl runs. He definitely makes it as far as a top 5 at 4. Number 2 is going to be Austin for me. Or 3, sorry, is going to be Austin. What makes Austin's run so interesting to me was because his style of play, it's not that conservative guys don't play well. It's just rare that conservative styles get you all the way to a bowl that you win. He was able to do that last year. Haven't seen that result just yet this Madden. But, man, he definitely did that last year and was able to get to a bowl. Won pretty confidently, in my opinion. Definitely got Austin up there as far as that top 5 Super Bowl runs. For The For the second spot, I'm actually going to put CDev. Yes, CDev a good season. He came into the league. Obviously, he met my expectations of making the Super Bowl, but it wasn't just him winning the Super Bowl as much as it was the the way he finished the playoffs. I think he had one game that was a three score, two or three score difference. Um, Outside of that, every playoff game that he won was basically a blowout. So I always love bringing in guys like that in the league. I've always said it. As Ivan gets ready to join the show with us today, I've always said that, guys, every year my goal is to bring in bigger and better competition. And so that's just how it works. Now, do those guys end up staying long term? That's something that's not really decided by myself, but um, definitely got to give him kudos for that run,
No doubt.
for having those, not just winning, but from the blowout piece itself. Definitely something that I would say is huge.
Big time.
Coming in his first season, doesn't help that everybody traded away all the dumbass pieces to him to just make life easier, but that's neither here nor there. And then number one for me, even though I don't want to give this motherfucker not now level of respect,
Well,
it is actually Smitty. Smitty still holds something that I have not
uh-oh.
seen happen in the league. I have not seen a guy take a terrible team in the league and not only make the Super Bowl but also win it.
Two
Um,
times.
and he's done that twice in the league. He did it with the Texans. Um, Played well. Again, he's not having that Madden that we're used to seeing, but he still holds that one spot for me. I feel like when you have a really good team, you're supposed to win. It's just you're supposed to win. If you don't win, that's really kind of on you. But he was able to take a Texans team that was trash. He actually didn't pick up a lot of pieces. He was still in the bottom. He was still in the 20 and down as far as overalls at the time. By the time he made a Super Bowl with that team in the first three seasons, definitely got to give him that spot. That would be my top five Super Bowl runs in the league. Is there anybody that I'm missing, Ivan, that you would consider?
I came in late, unfortunately, bro. I do feel like if you didn't mention Brady, Brady's Super Bowl runs were different.
Oh,
Um,
Brady's the best ever.
yeah,
He's
yeah, Brady. When I think about Super Bowl runs and dominance, and just like I'm thinking about where we were as a league at that time, we had Colton was crazy. Isaiah was crazy. And he ran through. He didn't dodge anybody.
oh
Um,
yeah, he's
it was
Bra-
different. I,
Brady
yeah.
played when all of the best users in the league were available, and he got three pretty easy. He got three pretty easy. And so, and Nick's saying the only reason he dominated because I joined late, and I don't disagree with that. But that's still an impressive run to me. Is he got those three? Looking back at the season, obviously we've gone through a few weeks without a whole bunch of communication around the league itself. Just going through week ones, two, and three really quick. The first week, Top gets a big win over J Stack. Swag gets a big win over myself. Slick starts the season well, and then of course there's another few games that have happened up to this point. I believe Bloodshed is 3-0 right now.
Bloodshed is 3-0.
And
Yeah.
then, of course, you did have a tough game. I did catch this one between J Rose and Josh. I'll be interested to see them match up again.
Hmm.
Rome not starting having the best season, and then the Kevin
No,
Freeman has also beat Justin James twice this year. The
that's crazy.
And then again, that second week, Bloodshed runs through Rome, which is kind of a shock for me because, again,
Like a hot knife through
man,
butter.
the crazy thing is when Rome has a good season, he has a. The funny thing about Rome for me is when Rome has a good season, it typically ends up being a great season. But man, when he's bad, and it's continued this season. He's not having the greatest season to start. Ivan gets a
Terrible.
big win over Ben in week 2. CDEV continues to dominate 58-13 uh, over Jacob. And then Isaiah takes out Nike in week 2, 66-14.
Holy smokes.
Both users are 2-1. That's still a close division. Chiefs
That
and
division is going to be interesting to watch
very
as the year
interesting.
progresses.
Yeah, very interesting to see how that plays out. Top gets a big win over the Ravens. There have been some blowouts this season. Definitely not a lot of separation in some of these games. Jay Rose gets a big win. Crazy ending to that, which kept Jay Rose from not receiving a blowout rule suspension. And then, of course, Kevin Freeman is continuing his reign over Justin James this season.
Beat the brakes off,
Justin
man.
James must be sick. I don't know what's going on,
I
but
don't know what's going on.
45-14. And there's been a few other games that have happened. Olympic with a huge game, 68-24. I mean, there's been some games this season. Brad 64-17 over Rome. Rome just not having the year so far. And then of course, that would pretty much end as far as top games that I've seen up to this point. Starting with week 4, Ivan, I would love for you to give your opinion on each game here, sir. Jags
Can we just skip the first game?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
We know what I'm gonna say. So.
Yeah. We know the disrespect is coming. Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd rather not disrespect you this morning. I'm feeling closer to God.
Right. Oh, you feeling closer to God, so you don't. Yeah. We got a new energy. Browns and Bills. Obviously, Gruski and Ben played in the playoffs last season. Ben takes a close game over Gruski. How do you see this one going out? Does Gruski come out and get his revenge, or does the story continue?
I think Gruski's gonna put way more focus in the game this time. I think I've heard a lot of top tier guys say they don't like to play Ben because he's awkward, and I've heard that a lot. So it wouldn't surprise me if Gruski learned from that game and puts together a different strategy going into this one. I expect Ben to win, but I expect a different approach from Gruski. Gruski's team, he lost a lot. He lost a lot in free agency, and this is the unfortunate piece of having a super overpaid quarterback. Your team just you can't afford to keep your team together. So, this new look Browns, I'm not sure if they have enough to compete with Ben. Ben still has a really stacked team over there.
Yeah, he got a nice team.
And his team is very nice. And Ben is no longer he's no longer let me just hop on the game kind of guy. I'll be honest, I spent a lot of time studying Ben's team before I played him, and I barely won. So, yeah, Ben is on that level now, and it's really, really, it warms my heart to see the shit, bro. It is really fucking good to see my guy be that guy right now. I'm gonna say it. I have to say it, bro, because, I don't know how many Maddens I've come on here and said, yo, Ben's gonna win. Just trying to speak it into existence, and it fucking exists now, bro. It's no longer me just hyping up my guy. It is it's true. Fact. It's a true. Reality. And, bro, I love that shit. Yeah. But I think that's what I feel the same way about Hendricks. I love seeing guys who were getting smacked to start a Madden, and then they become him.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
bro, I
yeah.
feel like that's the next jump that Hendricks is gonna make. He's gonna make a Ben level jump, and it's gonna be disgusting. But like we're starting to see it, like Kevin Freeman.
Ballin',
We've
ballin',
always
he's
said Buddy is a
ballin'.
great passer. But
Absolutely.
like I don't know if he's just playing better defense or what. He's winning. I love to see it, bruh. He's
It's
swept Justin James. Like, bruh, I don't think guys understand. Like, so I'll pull the curtain back a little bit. As commissioners, we don't want the guys who are struggling to struggle for fucking ever.
no,
That
absolutely
is
not.
not my desire. It is not my desire to see the same motherfucker in the goddamn Super Bowl every year. I don't want to see that.
And I
that
actually,
shit's boring.
and I actually think with Ben making a Super Bowl
He's woke a
has
lot of people up.
he's woke up a ton of cats in the league because it's one of the things that we spoke about with Legend about league play, and the one thing that I always want to see is, like you said, is the guys that have been at the bottom rise to the top, or at least be playoff contenders. Just make things as competitive as possible. We've seen DTZ play better this season. We've seen, like you said, Kevin Freeman play better this season. I don't think
bro.
Bloodshed's lost a game
Bro,
yet.
Bloodshed, bro, if Bloodshed, see, so I would love to see Bloodshed continue it. And I like, bruh, but like, here's the thing. I feel like Bloodshed's different. I remember when I first started playing Madden, I couldn't beat Bloodshed.
Right.
I don't know what happened to him. I remember when he came over to, the first time he came over to Texas Heat and took over a playoff team, actually made a fucking playoff run. And then just after that, it just wasn't there. So, again, I just like to see guys who were struggling get better. And for it to be my guy, bruh, Ben has made me very, very proud.
Yeah, if I was going to, I'm gonna say I forgot to do the league awards because I typically do them after every season of some kind. But if I had a most improved user,
God,
it's funny because Ben has gone from, he has gone from just having a stat award to most improved to making a Super Bowl. That's a real ass journey
thing,
that I think I definitely want to run and respect.
And it's not just the Super Bowl run; it's seeing him make playoffs with
in multiple leagues
across leagues.
He's made a Super Bowl. He's made the playoffs in every league this year.
Crazy.
And that is something that we've never seen from him. So definitely kudos to Ben there. Obviously, he gets to the Super Bowl and he runs into the juggernaut of C-Dev. That is a which we haven't really talked about that. We haven't really.
If I don't make the Super Bowl, I got my Super Bowl beaten. See that?
That dog.
Like, it is what it is.
Hey, that guy's a different. He said I'm yelling in the car like you're, but he makes a Super Bowl and plays a juggernaut. But definitely, I want to say kudos to Ben. And the thing I appreciated about that situation is because, and I get it, guys. I am not the best user. I don't say that I'm the best user. I can be beaten. Everyone can be beaten. But this is what I understand is because what I watched Ben do.
Was having a great show.
What I watched Ben do in his playoff run. Now, again, it doesn't help you against the really good fucking users. It just doesn't. You still got to be able to be aggressive somehow. But he did 3 things for me that I think got him over the hump. 1, he stayed with basic decision making. The game has a lot of beautiful shit that you can do, but you can still be basic and win this game. He ran the ball at least 10 or 12 times a game. Like he stuck to that. That is important. He chose a playbook and stuck to his game plan and trusted. I saw the game, and Josh could say this pretty easy. The game he had with Diggs was stupid. Like,
Right.
against the Raiders, it was just fucking nuts. How many times Diggs blessed Ben in that fucking game? He
Came up
gets a
clutch
catch against
multiple
Gruski.
times.
He gets
Yeah.
a catch that he has to have for a
Has
touchdown
to have
against
it.
Gruski. That should have been a swatted ball, but because of the pass he throws, ends up being a touchdown. The Colts, Hendricks still to this day pisses
To
me
this
off
day.
with the fucking
To this
decision
day.
he made to throw the goddamn ball to the left side when he has a fucking receiver wide open and throws a pick that ultimately turns around the season. So, I mean, we could obviously live in those playoffs from last season because, though, it wasn't just Ben's run. There were so many things that happened in the playoffs last season that I feel like I could break down. I mean, for one, Austin having a great season and then getting knocked out by Gruski. You have the season with, and then of course you have Ben. Did he get by Legend? Am I tripping? I feel like I'm missing something here. Who did Legend lose to? Gruski.
Gruski, yeah.
Yeah, Gruski gets his revenge. Earl gets his first win in the playoffs, doesn't win the second time around. Or it gets a second win in the playoffs.
Yeah, bro.
Colton goes 17-0, losing by the time he gets to that conference championship. A lot of heat, a lot of tension behind that game. I feel like that may be a I'm not going to say rivalry because I do think C-Dev is still a little heads over heels when it comes to Colton and Spaces. But I can see them meeting again at some point, depending on how it all plays out. But, speaking of all of that, guys, that's why I got the Madden tips at the bottom. All of this stuff isn't stuff that I just made up. This is stuff that is also real life fucking football. If you go watch an NFL game, they start with respect most of the time. Let's get a 5-yard out here, a 3-yard run here. Let's get a feel for how this game's going to go. Like, walk into every game with respect and you'll play as a better user. But back to the schedule. Week 4, Saints and the Patriots. This is a bigger game than I think people probably realize. There's a little bit of history here between these two.
No. I'm not gonna let you do it.
Saints and Patriots. How do you feel right here, Ivan?
Man, it's gonna be a tough game. My schedule is hell. It's gonna stay hell. I definitely think what's gonna end up happening is I'm going to have to play my best game to even have a shot.
Absolutely.
So, yeah, that's what it is.
Titans and Panthers. Why I close my door.
Go ahead and give me on this one. I'm gonna take Bloodshed, just because you'll never catch me on a show picking Olympic. Fuck Olympic.
Yeah, and that is very rude, very disrespectful. But
see, all the godliness I was feeling left is.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I think
I'm not gonna lie to you. Olympics gonna lose.
Well, no, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna take Olympic. I think he's going to end Bloodshed's run. Yeah. I just really do.
Would you like to put a first round pick on that, sir?
Wow.
I'm telling you what's gonna happen.
I'll do it first next year.
Bet. Deal.
Olympic, you're not fucking win this game, bitch.
Olympic, I appreciate you for holding me down, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm not taking no bet. But I will say is that
you got it. It's on. You said it. I said bet. Bet, nigga. You ain't think I'm scared? Olympic losing, nigga. What?
What I will say is this is. I think what's hurt Olympic this year is the Raiders team that he had in good times. Is because he was able to play conservative with that team and make the playoffs.
Ooh, hey, I ain't gonna lie, he was really good with that team.
He was damn good with that team. I think
EA screwed him, bro, because he was competing with guys I hadn't seen him compete with in a long time.
Olympic had a chance to make the Super Bowl, in my opinion, if he didn't lose his first game over in good time in playoffs. No, I believe that. I believe that.
Crack.
No, I believe that. again, what I think what's hurting Olympic this year is if he can just play a tad bit more aggressive. He's he's gotten into this Jason Garrett thing, and it's weird. Like I don't know what's going on
Olympic, those
about
are
him wanting
fighting
to
words,
throw
bro.
for 4 to 5 yards down the field. But I think he's going to give Blood a problem. Bucks and Giants. What are your thoughts here?
Uh, it should be Stack a Dollar. He should win. Jacob had a spurt and had a streak of where he was playing really good. Seems to have gotten away from that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah, I'm gonna take J Stack on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna give J Stack the game as well. Um, I feel like Jacob's playing too much God of War right now. He doesn't have
Mm,
tremendous focus at this point.
mhm, mhm.
Commanders and Cowboys, DTZ and Brad, always a fun game, and this is a better season for DTZ at least for a start.
I was
Um,
under the impression that they were playing. I'm shocked it doesn't show that there's a one there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think he's 1-2. I think DTZ is 1-2, but he's been
No,
competitive.
he's two and one.
Okay, so he's 2-1. Okay, so he's had a competitive season. Then of course he's going against Broderick himself. How
Hmm.
do you see this one playing out?
Yeah, I'm gonna give this one to Brad, but I do think he's gonna sweat a little bit. I do expect him to have some level of difficulty that he's not accustomed to having playing DTZ.
Mm, yeah. Ravens and Bengals.
Ravens and Bengals.
I think
Oh,
Frizzle beats the fuck out
that's
of
the
fucking.
that's the cousin matchup, and it's unfortunate, man, that big cousin is actually just a big fucking bully. He's gonna beat the shit out of Frizzle. It's not even called for.
Mm-hmm.
I hope the game ends up getting fair sim somehow, cause
Mm,
like man,
you hope something
Legend right
bad
now.
happens.
Yeah, I do, man, cause I'm tired of seeing Legend run it up, bro. I really
Yeah.
am, bro.
Yeah.
So
Uh,
yeah, I'm gonna take Legend.
um, Jets and Dolphins. Obviously, this is a division game, and this is also somewhat of a rivalry. I've heard Nike say a little bit, Top say a little bit. This game is probably bigger than it should be,
Yeah,
just because these are two people that definitely have desire to do nothing but throw hands at each other when they step on the field. Um,
yeah.
do you give Top the over or Nike?
I'm gonna give this one to Top, and the reason I'm gonna give this one to Top is Top. Since Nike's been gone, Top has ascended. Top has earned that bowl victory. Um, and I think this is his opportunity to prove
Mm-hmm.
uh, that the student has become the master. So
The
I
student
definitely.
has become the
Oh
master.
wow! Oh
Mm.
wow! Chase Young gets a tip pick and just scored, so it's now 14-21 with Brad and DTZ. No, I definitely think I think Top gets this one. I think they split.
Fuck
So
this
I
shit.
do
Fuck this
think
shit.
the
Fuck this shit.
home field advantage. I think the home field advantage is going to
Hell
play
yeah.
into it. The uh, the difference in playing head to heads versus franchise play is massive. When you can't go back to your favorite play right after you just won on your favorite play, it makes a different setup, and I think that is an adjustment you've got to make. So I'm gonna give the first game. I'm gonna give it to Top. We'll see how Nike is playing the rest of the year. But I do expect I'd expect a split. I wouldn't expect either to sweep the other, but Top gonna show Nike something new this game, and it's gonna be a really entertaining game. Oh wow, Brad is just throwing picks. Okay.
am going to go with the Jets. I
Ooh.
think Top is going to come in too big headed. I think Top has a lot of confidence. I feel like he's like, I've been playing with this team. I know I can hear Top. I can hear Top now.
I'm
Nike.
big Top. God
He's
damn
like,
it.
he's like Nike. I've been playing with this team, Nike. I know this team, Nike. Nike, you're not ready for this game, Nike. And Nike's just sitting there with that evil grimace.
It
Just
is.
okay,
It is.
Top,
Yeah.
okay.
It's like, oh, okay, Ray. Okay, Ray.
All right,
I'll tell you right now.
all
Yeah,
right.
no, it's coming, bro.
Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I can hear it. It's I think Top's gonna come in too big headed and find out why Nike has made 3 Super Bowls. Matter of fact, I think it may be more than that.
No, I think
in
he's
the league.
made 4.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
He's
So
made 4.
he's gonna find out why Nike's Mr. Hell No for a reason. Cardinals and 49ers, let's not even pay attention to this one because neither user gives a fuck and not playing well. I just don't know what's going on with Inktown has not won more than 4 games this entire Madden. I do not know what is going on with Sir.
Don't know what's up with him.
Definitely need to check in on him. Texans and Broncos. I will tell you this: if teams were even, Lolo wins this game.
Okay.
I'm just going to be honest with you. If teams were even, if teams were even, Lolo wins this game.
Hey man, listen.
Just being for real.
Guess
Keeping
what?
that thighs in my guy. Lolo would win this game if situations were the same.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm putting all the heat on Austin. I am. Hey, Austin, now you know what that pressure feels like, sir.
Wow.
Broncos and Texans, who wins this game?
I'm going to give it to the Broncos.
Giving it to Austin. I'm going to give it to Austin, and I'm going to say he only wins by no more than a score.
A dub is a
That's
dub.
how close the game is going to be.
It's not going to be close.
Oh, it's going to be close.
Yeah.
It's going to be close. He's not going to run away with a goddamn thing. Chiefs and Raiders. Oh,
That's going to be a fun game to watch.
Oh, they're like best. Yes. So Josh and Nick are like best friends. Nick Bartholomew Adams himself. Yeah, they're like best friends in real life. They go, Starbucks, drink coffee and do tea and shit.
Hey, put extra chamomile in that shit.
I'm actually gonna go with Josh because I don't even know if I don't know what to expect out of Mr. I'm Too Greedy. For somebody that's too greedy, he's damn sure been starving.
Yeah,
lately
bro,
when it comes to he's damn sure been on some he's been a child on the commercials where they are saying $1 a day. He does not look like Mr. Year One in those Chiefs. I'm gonna go with Josh. I don't believe it. I do not believe. I believe the season Nick had, season 1, will never happen again on this Madden. It is done. It is done. He had a great season 1. He found all the bullshit that you could ever find to be great. It's caught up to him. Nick will never be Nick again. Now that was nah.
Now he just Adams.
Nick, yeah. Now he's not even Adams now. Now he's just Bartholomew. Like he's just boring now. Like he's just he doesn't get the Nicholas or Adams. He's just Bartholomew now. I'm giving Josh this game.
Wow.
You giving it to Nick?
Hey, you know what? You should refresh this, bro. Cause I think some of these games have been played. Well, you know what? Never mind.
Oh, he won. He won the game.
Well, I'm just. Yeah,
he said just for that I'm gonna bounce you from the playoffs in HK.
Oh my God. Nah, man, that's crazy.
It looks like the game was already played. It looks like obviously I think Nick already won the game 34-14, but
no,
Eagles and Hawks. Does Jay Rose get his revenge against Colton, or does he continue to take the same L that we have witnessed?
You know what, man? I don't know what to make about J Rose, bro. The only Rose I rock with is M Rose, and since he is not M Rose, I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going to go ahead and give it to let me go ahead and give it to Colton on this one.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Colton as well. I'm not a believer.
Right,
Not a
right,
believer.
right, right.
Not a believer. Yeah, it looks like they said the game was over. So yes, yeah. So there were some games played. They must have just finished that one off. Falcons and Rams. This is actually quietly going to be a good game.
So I try not to root for Swag Daddy Rico
Oh,
because
I'm not. I'm not.
number one
He's
for
an
his
asshole.
his name. Number one, I don't root
He's an
for him.
asshole.
Number two, one of the hardest, shrewdest negotiators. Uh, just terrible. But I get it. I get it.
Who do you got?
I mean, so like, if they could both lose, I'd be that's an option I would like to see happen.
Yeah.
But man, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead on. Okay, so I'll go ahead and I'll make a non-biased, non-BS pick here, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be C-Dev. I would love for Swag to beat him.
There was nothing fucking biased about your fucking pick. That was an easy choice to make. But let's just
No,
move on
no.
because you're about to piss me off. Vikings and Lions.
that's-
Vikings and Lions. I'm gonna be biased here and choose the best
No, I
user
said
in
non-biased.
the NFC.
I said non-biased.
No,
Yeah, there's no bias there.
No.
That's who's gonna win.
No, fuck that. Vikings and Lions.
This is another surprisingly great game because of what's happening to start this year.
Kevin Freeman's playing weird this year.
This is
He's
Kevin
mad.
Freeman's.
He's mad.
This is Kevin Freeman's opportunity.
Yeah, it is.
To take the division.
It is.
I repeat, this is his opportunity to take the division. Hey, Ivan, but Slick's over there. This is Kevin Freeman's opportunity to take the division. I don't think he's going to do it. I'm going to take Earl.
I agree with you. I am not a believer of Kevin Freeman. I'm just a believer when he plays Justin James. That's it. He plays Justin James, anything can happen. Earl's going to continue to play the same slow, and that's when I say slow, I mean
it's slow.
Slow ass
It's slow,
fucking
bro.
game. And he's going to win this one with no issue.
He makes you play his game. He makes you play
gonna win this
his
one.
game.
No issue.
No doubt.
Bears and
21.
Packers. Does Justin James find out who Slick is in this game?
I'm
again?
so happy. I am so. So what I love about the NFC North right now is
Damn, Rome took another loss.
Rome. Yeah, he can't stop losing.
Rome just out here losing right now.
All right, he's an L machine. But nah, man, listen. I love this. I love that Justin James doesn't have just free reign when his powers are at their most magnified, being the regular season, because he is a regular season god. Definitely. Oh, you got breakouts. Okay, I didn't know you had breakouts.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just looking and seeing you got breakouts. Don't throw your ball, no picks. Run every play next game, yo. All right. Now, so, yeah, man, I definitely think Justin James is going to lose that game, but Slick, his competition is now Kevin Freeman in that division.
Alrighty. Obviously, we saw the Steelers beat Rome. So Smitty's
Rome
undefeated.
throwing 7 passes in the game, bro.
Smitty's undefeated this season, so he may have some summer league juice that's starting to open up. But
wow.
Yeah, I know, heavy levels of pause. But really quickly, before I get too far and we get too thick,
Hey, yo.
Ivan,
Yeah.
how are you doing today?
Man, I'm blessed, black, and highly favored, man.
Wow. I agree, and I also agree. Well, I'm glad that you feel that way, Ivan, because it is time
Let's go.
for our NFL trivia questions. And I tell you what, if anybody answers, if I see your comment in the chat on YouTube before Ivan answers,
Mhm.
I'll give you a +1 attribute. I got my notes
Wow.
out right now.
It's crazy.
Are
It's
you ready,
crazy.
Ivan?
Man, let's get it, bro.
In the 2007 season,
Okay.
which NFL team did Reggie Wayne play for?
There's a cult.
He was a Colt. That was an easy one. I really hate how easy
That's
that was.
very
That was
easy.
really
He's
trash
never
how
played
easy
for
that
another
was.
team.
Yeah, that was.
That's
I'm
like,
so
what?
mad that was the question that they gave me for you because
It's
like
wild.
my daughter could have answered that.
Like, I feel like you shouldn't have even asked me that. That's
Yeah.
crazy. Okay, yeah. Continue.
Who has been the oldest player to ever play in a Super Bowl? That's tricky. Oh, that's tricky. That's harder than you
That's
think.
tricky. I'm gonna say it's a kicker. Um, It's not Vinatieri. Um, Oldest fucking. Damn, was it Vinatieri? Or damn. So I'm gonna say it's not Tom. It was close to being Tom. Gonna say it was a kicker. Played in the Super Bowl. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Vinatieri.
It is Tom Brady.
That's crazy.
Tom
Wow.
Brady by
Wow.
3 days over who uh Austin put in the chat Morton Anderson. He is
Morton.
by 3 days makes him
That's
the
crazy.
oldest player to play
Yeah, I knew it was a
in the
kicker.
Super
I was
Bowl.
like, hold on. Okay.
Can you
That's
name
crazy.
can you name each NFL team that has never played in the Super Bowl? I'll tell
It's
you
got
what, if
it's
you
gonna
can
be
name
tough.
3, can you
Yeah,
name
I got three. I got three. I
name
got the
3?
Lions, Falcons, and the
You're wrong. Falcons played in the Super Bowl. We're going to
Oh,
try
I'm
this
sorry.
again.
Damn, you said played in this. Oh,
Never
never
played
played.
in a
Okay.
Super Bowl.
Texans,
Okay.
Lions,
Okay.
played in the Super Bowl.
Never played in a Super Bowl.
Played in the Super. Oh, that's harder. Um, who? Wow,
Austin is
pause.
correct. It's the Lions, Vikings, and oh no, that's incorrect, Austin.
That's
That's
incorrect.
incorrect. The Vikings have played in the
The
Super Bowl.
Vikings have played in the Super Bowl. So
Who's gonna get you?
Lions, Texans, and Jaguars. There we go.
Lions, Texans, the Jaguars, and the Browns. 4
Yeah,
teams that have never played
yeah,
in a Super Bowl. It was close, Austin. You were close.
yep.
Which NFL team has the most Hall of Fame players ever? Honestly, this one didn't really surprise me as much as I
Steelers.
thought it did. I'll give you 3 guesses because that's wrong.
It's the Steelers or the Cowboys.
Wrong.
Wow. Jesus.
You get one more. It's one of those iconic franchises like that, though. I will say that they are a well-known name.
Oh wow. Um. Uh. Bruh, I don't.
Close, Nick. It's the Bears. Austin got it. It is the Bears. The
Wow.
Chicago
Wow,
Bears
really?
have the most
That's
Hall of Fame players ever. The next team is actually the Raiders. So, yep, that's crazy. It's
Wow.
crazy that the Raiders are up there when I think about their history. But, all right, that was good. Which player? Speaking of the Raiders, which player from the Oakland Raiders wore a jersey with the 00 number?
Oh, I've got no fucking clue. I got no clue.
Let's see if anybody in the chat gets it. I'll be shocked.
Yeah.
I'll actually be shocked. This was actually on one of those NFL films I remember seeing when I was like in like 15, 16. I remember seeing this. Jimmy Otto. I remember seeing that on NFL films. He was the only player He's worth 00.
Hey, I respect Brad's ability to play this game and Google at the same
Yeah.
time.
He googled the shit
Shout
out of that.
out, Brad.
There's no way.
Good
There's
job,
no
bro.
fucking way. But you get it, Brad.
I
You
can't
get it.
even
Brad,
tell you what position
Brad
Jamato
gets
play.
one.
And I mean, DTZ is causing fumbles, boy.
Brad gets one and Austin gets one. Ain't that a biatch?
Mhm.
Who selects the players for the Pro Bowl?
It's a mixture of fan vote and coach
And what else?
and the press.
Incorrect.
Damn.
You got 2 right. Coaches and fans. There's one more.
Oh, and the players get a
And the
vote,
players.
too. Yeah.
That's correct. You were close. Nick almost got you. You were close. Nick almost got Okay. Which states have 3 NFL teams?
New York. New York has 3 teams.
Incorrect.
New York doesn't. Oh, bro, don't do that New Jersey shit. New York,
It's
bro.
not correct.
Fuck out of here. All right. Well, California for sure.
Austin is correct. Florida and California.
Wow. Now, Austin is not correct. He put New York. Fuck out of here. Nah, Austin, I'm hating. No
You're right.
plus
You're
one
right.
for
You're
you.
right. You're
Yeah,
right. He
fuck
did.
out of here.
Yeah, you're right. He doesn't get that one, but he did get one.
Yeah,
He did add an extra.
nah.
So no, you are correct. You are correct.
There we go.
Which NFL team features their logo only on one side of their helmet?
It's one of those where I should know. The Steelers.
It is the Steelers. I'm so glad you got that before anyone else did.
Jesus.
Let's see. Let's
Yeah,
shift
too late,
to
Austin.
these. Yeah, he said too late, Austin. This is tough. I don't know. I don't know if I should ask anybody this. What is the approximate weight of a football used in NFL games? Is it 10 to 11 grams, 11 to 12, 13 to 14, or 14 to 15 grams?
It's 14 to 15. Deflategate. He had them shits lowered.
That is correct.
Yeah. It's 14 to 15. He had them shits loaded to like.
They had them
he
lowered
pulled
to-
them shits to like 12 or 11, which is
Tom
where
Brady
they
had them
actually
lowered
want
to
them shits.
Tom Brady had them lowered to 12.5 in that game, which I believe, to me, that any of the spy gates and deflate gates should remove the Super Bowls. For me, like, that's just how I feel. Which NFL team shares the official logo with Georgia University? This should be quick.
I'm lost.
Which NFL team shares their official logo with Georgia University?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Think about the fuck. Thank you. Nick gets a +1. I cannot believe how long that took.
I don't know what
Green
the fuck
Bay.
you're talking about.
The Green Bay Packers. Literally. The Green Bay Packers.
Dang, I'm still lost. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I'm lost. All right. Maybe I don't understand the question. When you say logo, what do you mean? Like I don't.
The logo, the
NFL?
actual, the actual logo that's on their. Just go look at the pictures. Go look at the pictures. You'll see it. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. All right. Yeah. Okay. Again.
When a play is called in an NFL game, and for example, a penalty, a coach's challenge, and time is stopped, who has the final say so on if a play is or if the play call is accurate, being a penalty or a challenge? Is it the referee on the field, or is it New York?
New York.
That is incorrect.
Wow.
New York is only a part of challenged plays on field I'm just kidding, Ivan. It's New York. I'm bullshitting.
No, bro, I'm not. Bro, listen, man, I'm not. I'm not. I'm just not, bro. You good? You got it.
Okay. All right. Last
I
question.
swear to God.
Last question. Let's make this one a good one. Let's make this one a hard one. Let's find something that even Nick cannot get. Which NFL team defeated the Miami Dolphins in their first Super Bowl? I'll give you a hint.
Oh, the 49ers.
Incorrect.
Damn.
I'll give you 3 guesses. Incorrect, Nick.
Damn. In their first Super Bowl?
It is the Dallas Cowboys. Brad is correct. It's the Dallas Cowboys. Brad has Googled the shit out of these
And
questions.
kept playing his game too, boy. I respect it.
That was great. All right, guys. Well, we're gonna go to commercial break really fast, and we're gonna talk about these standings and get this show to an end. Obviously, we love doing these. Ivan, did you say you want a bonus question? Okay, I'll give you a bonus question. Who has been the best wide receiver to ever play for a New England Patriots team?
Randy Moss, man. What are you talking about?
This one's impossible to answer. It's Stanley Morgan.
No, that's the wrong fucking answer. It's Randy Moss,
yeah,
bro. What are you talking about?
I feel like
Stanley
that's
Morgan, that's a dumbass. What? Morgan?
Yeah. I don't know if I appreciated that one either.
Yeah, I'd have said Irving Fryer before I said damn Stanley Morgan, bro.
Yeah,
nah, bro, they wowing.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, no, the answer is Randy Moss.
Yeah.
And for 3 years.
We're going to break. We'll be right back.
Like weak ass trivia, man. Gotta break these nuts. Fuck that shit.
Well, we are looking at the standings for the league, and I mean, obviously, we are early. And so there's nothing that is concrete at this point, but we are looking at the AFC North. Smitty's starting the season great. I mean, he's having a great season to start. He's 4-0. He's only given up 49 points to the start of this season. We do have Gruski sitting 2-1, Legend 1-2. Not a start that we've seen him have this Madden so far, and Frizzle yet again not having a start of any kind, sitting at 0-3. Really simple, Ivan. How do you see this division? Do you expect anything to change going forward?
I do, man. I expect a comeback for Gruski. Just because, like, you can only get by with that. You can only get by with your quarterback being a liability for so long. So, I mean, we're not here for exposure theater. But I'll just say I do not anticipate the Steelers remaining in the position they're in. I expect them to finish second or third. But, we'll see what happens, man. We will see.
I agree. I expect things to change. I do think Smitty's starting off hot. He's also starting hot in good times. He started hot also in over in Legends League as well.
Here it comes.
So
He's
definitely no. You gotta look. I've been giving Smitty some shit. I've been saying that he's been ass on the game. And he's said that. You gotta give him a little bit of credit. He's doing something right now. He's 4-0. So, but I do expect some change. I do expect at some point for Gruski to get on his feet and take over. But 4-0 is 4-0. You got to give him credit for the start.
Gotta respect it.
AFC South.
Word.
we have Bloodshed 3-0, Texans
Wow.
1-2, Colts 1-2, and I'm sitting at 0-3. Why am I 0-3? Reasons that y'all will never fucking know. Either way, Bloodshed
Mm.
is having a incredible. I think this is the first time I've ever seen Bloodshed start
Oh
3
shit!
and 0.
Now we knew you was ass. Uh-huh.
Wow, 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 wow,
Yeah,
wow,
man.
wow.
This is definitely Bloodshed's division right now. Things are gonna change. He will come back to Earth at some point. He is playing out of
When he
his
plays
mind
Olympic,
right now.
when he plays Olympic, he will come back to Earth. I'm calling it. I'm
I
calling it.
already, I already said, sir. I've got a first on it. Like, that's you that was afraid to stick with your convictions. That
So
was
for
you.
oh
That
wait
wasn't
wait,
me.
because
That wasn't me.
we're in summer league,
That
so betting
wasn't me.
we are in summer league, so betting is okay. Um, so not a first this year, but a first
Future
next
first.
year.
Yeah, for sure.
That Olympic, I'm betting that Olympic beats Bloodshed, and you're saying that Bloodshed will continue to stay on the course.
Bloodshed's gonna beat the entire dog shit out of Olympic.
All right, all right. Oh, shit. We'll see. We'll see how many more bets you got in you. AFC
Okay.
East.
Uh-huh.
It is the race that is tight that I expected. Um,
Ooh.
it is tighter than a set of ass cheeks. With 2-1, with top,
Whoa.
we have Nike at 2-1. We have Ben at 2-1, and Isaiah at 1-2. It's actually crazy because Isaiah's one big win is a blowout, and he's got two losses to connect to it.
Uh-huh.
Do you expect to see who do you think is going to win this division? If just thinking about it from looking at it today, who do you think wins this division today?
So, we always focus at the point differentials.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so I still don't know if I just don't know if Top is hungry. I don't know. Like I don't know that answer. Um, if Top was hungry, I'd still say Top, but I'm gonna say there's a lot of stuff going on, right? In
Yeah,
this
yeah.
division, there's a lot. So you got the Dolphins and Jets. That's gonna be fun to watch all year. And then you got Isaiah, who you can never, ever, ever count out. But you know who just might, and I don't know how he does it, because I'm flagrant and I talk cash shit. I think Benjamin is going to fly under the radar and he's going to find success. So, yeah, man, I think I'm going to give this division to Ben.
I haven't really looked at their schedules as far as the season. I do know who they play next. Um,
Uh-huh.
it's I'm be honest with you. It's hard to not pick Ben. It's really hard to not pick Ben. He got one loss, which is a personal game. Which who that was against, I have no clue.
I don't even remember.
But it was definitely a personal game. Definitely some animation is the reason he lost that game. But we won't discuss that.
Uh-huh.
But I'm gonna go with Ben or Isaiah, and the only reason I say that is because I think the rivalry is so thick between Nike and Top that they're going to cancel each other out. I just feel like that they are going to be so caught up in the space of beating each other that they're going to forget that they need to beat Ben and Isaiah with those Patriots. And I think Ben and Isaiah will end with a 4-2 well, actually Ben will have a better division record because he's beat Isaiah twice this season. Um, I'm still gonna go with Ben.
Yep.
I But at the same time, the only reason that I continue to say Isaiah is because he hasn't done it yet. Isaiah hasn't made a Super Bowl. That's not like him. He hasn't had a deep run in the playoffs. That's not like him. Um, I think Isaiah is having a struggle that is not the norm. And whenever it clicks, it's going to be a problem for everybody. Period. I just don't know.
Yeah, not looking forward to that.
Yeah, when it clicks for Isaiah,
Jesus,
he is a
shout out to Mac Jones for being as ass as he is, bro.
We couldn't have we couldn't have got blessed with a better situation with having Isaiah playing with Mac Jones. Like I am thankful for that every day. Same thing with Smitty. Like I'm so thankful that he has Kenny Pickett. Need to figure out how to get Mahomes away from Nick Adams. I don't know. I mean, Top could still take it, and as much as Nike, it's still pretty early. It's very early to make a bold prediction, but I agree with you. It's hard to not say Ben. He has. He's been sound. He's been sound, even though. I mean, there's this is what's crazy is now this division is nothing but Super Bowl experience, which is crazy. Everybody in this division
crazy.
Everyone in this division has Super Bowl experience.
Wow,
that's crazy how that played out.
Crazy.
AFC.
That's crazy.
Yeah. I did not see that coming. AFC West. We have Nick at 3-0. We have Austin sitting 2-1. Josh. Josh called me another beast in the chat. You got one more beast in the chat. Josh at 1-2. And then we have Rome finding himself again. You know what's crazy? I was thinking about this yesterday. I think Rome has been at the bottom of this division 3 out of the 4 seasons to start. 3 out of the 4 seasons to start, he has been at the bottom. I think 2 out of the 4, he has snuck in the playoffs at some point. We have always said that this is Nick's division for as long as Nick decides to actually play and play aggressively to win. Do you see a change with that with Austin or Josh? Both are really good players, by the way.
Let's see here. So I kind of wish I didn't watch the things that my kids watch sometimes. Like, they like to watch this lame ass series where they show the choices for the character like above their head. And so above my head right now I got bullshit and hot sauce. I'm gonna pick hot sauce. Oh man, listen, I don't even really I don't even know what your I heard your question, but I'm not gonna answer it. And I'm just gonna say the Chargers continues to be ass. Oh, that wasn't your question? My bad. Okay. My question. My bad. Does it change for the Raiders? Anytime Nick has the quarterback he has, and he's playing like just hang it up. Just hang that shit up. I want to pick Austin. I really, really do. I rock with Austin because there are several winners in the league that I can actually live with.
Yeah.
I can live with Austin winning because I won't receive obnoxious energy. Won't come into chats announcing himself as Big Top. God damn, he won't do that. Or he won't.
Big Top just had a big win, 40-6 over the Jets. But continue.
I mean, bro, I told you that though. All right, I told you that. But so I definitely I can stand him winning more. But it looks like Nick Adams is locked in, so I don't see things changing.
Yeah,
I expect Austin to be second, bro.
I'm gonna say Bartholomew because
Bartholomew. Okay.
When Nick Adams shows up, is when I'll know the truth. But he's still Bartholomew for me at this point. If he gets in 8 games, then maybe we can bring Adams back, but I can't call him Nick. We may bring Adams back, but I am going to say that I'm not going to sleep on Austin because they have split series before. It's going to come down to the end season and how they handle the rest of the division. And then Josh, Josh just plays tight games. He's either going to win or lose them. It's just how he plays. He is not playing to blow you out. If he can, he will. But we'll see how this plays out as far as this division. So far, it looks like Nick. The NFC North, it is sitting exactly how we described it. Justin James, 0-3. And that is the first time ever that has happened in the league because he has been a regular season god for too long. And then, of course, we have Earl sitting at 1-2. We have
surprising.
Slick at 2-1. And then we also have Kevin Freeman at 2-1.
Kevin Freeman's dubs are against Justin James. That's crazy, bro.
He's got 2 on Justin James.
That's sick, bro.
You know what? I gotta give it up to Kevin Freeman. Like,
got to, bro.
You know, his shenanigans in the chat. You know, I see him. I just kind of let it fly off. Because I've always said, like, it's great that you talk, but if you don't win, it don't matter. Don't win, it don't matter. And he has been backing that up this season, 2-1. Slick, I believe he just lost a fair sim. Because he technically, I mean, he absolutely wins that game against Inktown. To be honest with you, and this is going to sound really messed up, I understand the principles and the principal aspect of games being scheduled and all that, but let's just be real. Slick was going to beat Inktown, bro. I don't know what's going on with Inktown right now. He is not as bad as his records have been. Who takes this division, Kevin Freeman or Slick?
I'm going to just say neither. It's going to be Earl.
Okay, we're going to move on. NFC South. We don't operate in lies, Ivan. We only tell truths. But you don't like peace. You want problems.
Always.
NFC South. CDAV sitting 2-1. We have Olympic 1-2. Yourself 1-2, and then of course Jacob 1-2.
Who did CDAV lose to?
I don't know. I didn't even know he had lost. I don't know. Earl. So yeah, it looks like he got a forced loss there. It looks like I may have lost Ivan for a split here. Ivan has a habit of losing internet, y'all. It's just a part of it when you live by a damn military base. 2-1. I'm actually going to say that CDEV takes this division. There shouldn't be a lot of change in that. I do expect Olympic to play better, though. I do expect him to have a much better season this season with that team. Just comes down to him playing aggressive and being aggressive all the way out. I believe the game is updated, so I would say that this is a correct record in regards to Brad and DTZ. I'm not exactly sure who won the game. I didn't go check the stats here, but what I will say is it's tied at the top. 2-1 with Brad, 2-1 for Jay Rose, 2-1 for DTZ, which is a shocker for me. And then you have J Stack sitting at 0-3. I'm actually more shocked at J Stack being 0-3 than I am DTZ being 2-1, because I think the J Stack is a much better user. I think J Stack is a much better user than the results of his team.
My bad, guys. My fault.
You're good. I think J Stack's a much better. Oh, so I'll just reverse, Ivan, so you can hear this piece in regards to the NFC East. I am more shocked that J Stack is 0-3 than I am of DTZ being 2-1. Agree or disagree?
Yeah, that's agreed.
Because I actually think DTZ can play when he plays the game how he's supposed to. When he gets out of his head and thinking that he can pass the ball like all the other guys in the league that pass well and just plays a balanced football game, I actually think DTZ can compete with most people. Brad's sitting 2-1, and of course Jay Rose. What do you think of this division with the NFCs?
Yeah, man, I think until he decides that he's done playing, or I'm looking forward to the day that M Rose is just like, bro, I'm really tired of your mouth, and put him in his place. I look forward to that day. But this is Jay Rose's division till he decides he don't play here no more. So It's unfortunate to say that because do I think Brad can compete? Yes. Has he? No. Do I think that Stack of Dollar can compete? Yes. Has he? No. Um, now that doesn't mean that those guys can't make the playoffs, but like there's some kind of hold that J Rose has over those guys, and I've experienced that, and I think what you've got to do is you've got to embrace it, and you've got to face it. So I remember being very upset that you put a nuclear weapon in my division. But now I appreciate it because it's making me better. I'm learning, and um, it's something I have to do. So yeah, man.
I think
It's Jay Rose's division until he decides, yeah, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah, I think if Brad ever decides to that he's going to beat the fuck out of J Rose, he will. And I think the moment that happens, I'm not sure J Rose will beat him again. I think Brad has been working towards that every season. No, I'm serious. I've said it. I'm saying it again. It went from 40-point games to 30-point games to 20-point games to 10 to 7 to 3. Like, he is doing what I hope every user will do against a guy that they struggle to play against is just get better. Each and every game you play him, just get better, get closer to that dub. It's coming. And I'm telling you, when it comes, it is going to be, it is going to rattle J Rose. And J Rose is just going to lay in it, no napkins, no towels. But 0-3.
Oh my God. Yeah, son, that's classic. No, we gotta let that breathe. Oh, we need a commercial break right now. Wait, man said no napkins, no towels, just laying
We'll be right back.
Oh my God.
Well, we are sitting in this NFC East. And
we not sitting it up? Oh my God.
we are sitting in this NFC East. Because I do want to break down J-Stack. Because obviously he's a great dude, great friend of ours, especially as far as league play. We're going to keep it pushing. But we do have J-Stack sitting at 0-3. Are you... Now, where I'm going to give him grace, I haven't seen anybody play well this Madden with those Giants teams. Name a user this Madden you've seen play well with that Giants team.
No, I haven't seen it.
I haven't seen it in good times. I haven't seen it in Legends League. I haven't seen it in HK. I didn't see it in Swannies. What is it about that Giants team that, like, because he's obviously gotten pieces, but there's obviously something that's transpired just on the game itself. What do you think it is about that Giants team that just, like, you can't get right with them?
I got no answers, bro.
Alrighty. Well, I mean, because I really don't either. I almost want to play with them. I haven't seen it. I have not seen a user do anything special. And I don't think, and again, J-Stack's also not had the easiest game to start, but let's switch over to the NFC West. And man, I'm so happy with Swag the fucking Rico. Because I have been tired of looking at this
Colton
fucking division be ass and Colton sit up there by his damn self. I don't care about Colton winning a bunch of games. He's supposed to do that. What I care about is the fact that the other three guys combined 6 wins last year. And then the season before that, they combined 5. And then the season before that, they combined 7.
Yeah, bro.
Does Swag... Is he any kind of threat to Colton in this division? Or is this smoke and mirrors?
Nope.
And what is your thought?
No. Swag can really challenge for this division. Even though Madden Did give him some things against me. I gotta respect it. Dude is good. He's made the right picks. He's made the right moves in free agency. So I got nothing but respect for it. I definitely think he can compete for sure.
All right. Well, that ends the visual for the standings as far as undefeated teams.
Mm.
We have the Steelers, we have the Hawks, we have the Rams, and we have the Titans and the Chiefs still remaining undefeated. Who falls first, Ivan?
First of all, will be geez,
In order.
in order.
In order.
Well, I'm gonna say none of them fall this week. Yeah, I got none of them falling this week.
Let me look at that schedule. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I got none of them falling this week.
You sure about that? You're sure?
Yeah.
You're sure about that?
Let's see. Did you update Neon Sports? I'm trying to see. Let's see here. Let me get this.
No, I did not.
Out. Of course not. Let's see here. Let's log in.
Bloodshed's going to lose.
Not this week. Not this week.
I'm telling you.
I get it. I get what you're saying, but it's not.
It is a rap, and I'm not talking hip hop, sir.
It's not this week.
It is a rap, and we are not speaking bars.
Let's see here. Hold on. God damn, do they not have a fucking schedule? Oh, okay. Alright, here we go. So
Nick Adams is gonna fall. He's got me fucked up.
Yeah, so this
you better hope
week,
it out on my schedule, Nick, is all I'm telling you.
Yeah, no, he's got nothing to worry about there.
Yeah. If I don't win any game this season, I'm telling you which one I will.
If there was a game to be worried about, that ain't it. Alright, so let's see. This week 4. Goddamn.
I'm too greedy in my ass.
Yeah, greedy. That's crazy. Alright, let's see. Alright, yeah, so
Starving like mine, man.
I was under the impression Neon Sports work. My bad. Alright, let's see here.
Hey, Ivan, drop another disc.
Wait, no, I didn't say that.
Hey, drop another disc live on the radio show if you want to. Hit me with another level of disrespect. Go ahead.
Bullshit ass contraption. Yeah.
Fuck good time. No.
Nah, man. Listen,
I'll give you my breakdown. I'll give you my breakdown on who's going to lose first. My opinion.
Yeah.
Just my opinion. Bloodshed won.
Bloodshed, you hear the disrespect, bro. Show this man what's really real.
Bloodshed is one.
Nah.
Colton 2.
Out your fucking mind. All right, but yeah, continue.
J Rose gets him this week. Colton 2.
Shit. All right, continue.
Steelers 3.
Oh, the L is coming soon for the Steelers, and it won't even be. It'll be because he's stubborn. Like it's like, dog, you've identified your problem, yet you refuse to fix it. Like it's at this point, we can't have no more sympathy. You know your problem. You see your problem. And like, bro, this success is gonna blind him. But by the time he realizes a move needed to be made, he won't have made the move. So, yeah, no, bro. Yeah, I agree. So you got
Chiefs,
Bloodshed. You got Bloodshed and Colton losing this week, right?
Yes, sir. I got a first round pick on this shit. What do you mean?
Fucking mind.
What do you mean?
Well, bro, I thought it's because you ain't get me nothing for my birthday. You was giving me that. That's what I thought.
Nah. Fuck
that's what I thought.
And your birthday, bitch.
This is about
a first round pick. I got.
Yeah, continue.
Let me start over so make sure everybody doesn't get lost in the list. I have got Bloodshed 1 to take his first L.
Okay.
Colton 2 to take his first
How
L.
you gonna be one to take his L and they lose the same week? But you lose, motherfucker, bro. Yeah, continue.
The disrespect
Go ahead. Yeah, you right.
I have Smitty at 3.
Wow.
Nick Adams at 4.
I swear.
And
He was gonna find a way to disrespect you, Nick. That's crazy. Bro.
Oh, you know what? No, let me rephrase. Bartholomew at 4.
Oh wow.
I actually think Swag DeRico is going to be the last to lose out of the group of guys left. I really do. I really do.
You know what's crazy? You know who's gonna be the last to lose out of the group of 5 that's left?
Mm-hmm.
It's actually gonna be Swaggy Rico. I agree. I agree. I agree. Yeah. No, I agree.
I'm trying to keep it a bean in these streets. That's all I'm saying. I'm trying to
21.
Yeah. Now, who is the most likely to succeed out of those left? If you had to say, out of those left,
put Super Bowl hopes on guys left here.
Absolutely.
Oh, I think it's no question it's the Titans.
Oh, God. Hey, we're going to end the show, guys. You know, it's definitely been great. Ivan, I really love having you on the show. Look, I love Bloodshed. I'm glad at I'm excited at what he's doing. I hope he continues it.
I'm just telling y'all what I know.
You know, the hard part about you saying this out loud is because I remember when you said this about Ben.
I'm just telling you what I know.
I remember that you said this about Ben and how much I laughed, how much I smirked,
how
much disrespect I had.
I just want you to really try the next time y'all play so you can experience the ass whooping he's gonna put on you.
Who, Ben?
Bloodshed.
Like,
continuously disrespect that Bloodshed, bro. That's all you gonna see is Bloodshed. You know what I'm talking about? You see it?
Beat the fuck out of Bloodshed.
Bro, you're not
just
gonna do that because you tanking, bro. Now, I hope you lose the number one pick.
Me and Bloodshed don't even have problems, but just for you.
Hey, bro.
I'm going to dog Bloodshed just for you.
It sound good.
I'm gonna name the stream.
It sound good.
I'm gonna name the stream. Hey Ivan.
It's showtime.
Just for you. That's what I'm going to name it. Guys, this has been the show. Ivan, I'm glad that you were able to jump on with me. We will get a new top 10 list out. Ivan, I do appreciate you for the top 10s that you have posted.
Bro,
obviously
crazy.
We are going to get the pickings we're going. So I just want to say a kudos to Austin and to Brad for holding it down in that space. For everybody doing the trade space and not having me be in it. For the admin team, I appreciate everybody except Ivan on the show right now. Other than that, man, I hope y'all have a good rest of the day. According to Google, this is based on people that have just jumped on the internet, and I posted in the chat, 41% up to this point believe that the Philadelphia Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl. Just curious if this is, let's see if this is updated since the show started. Nope, it's still the same. It's jumped up to a heavy number of Eagle fans. That's probably all Eagle fans has to be. Other than that, man, guys, hope y'all enjoy the show. I know we haven't gotten a lot of shows in. You'll probably see shows a lot more sporadic, being that we're on the back end. But man, congrats to you guys that are sitting at that undefeated spot. Olympic, I need you to do your best, sir. I need you to do your absolutely best. I love the thought of having 2 first-round picks. This is going to be great.
It's gonna be hey, bro. I really hate seeing grown men disappointed, bro. So it is what it is.
You piece of shit.
It is what it is.
We'll see y'all later. Peace.
Peace.